On August 6, 1890, at Auburn Prison in New York, history's first known execution by electrocution is carried out. But from where did the idea for this method of execution originate? And of what crime was the first man executed in this way convicted? Execution by electrocution was first suggested 9 years earlier by a dentist named Dr. Alfred Southwick. He had witnessed a drunk, elderly man die after touching the terminals of an electric generator in New York City. In Southwick's view, the man's death was fast and clean, sparking an idea that electricity could be a more humane, painless way to execute criminals. Keep in mind that most executions of the day were done by hanging. Sometimes it took as long as 30 minutes for the condemned to die by this method, especially if the person's neck did not break during the process. In 1889, New York passed the Electrical Execution Law, allowing for the use of electrocution as a method of capital punishment. It was the first law of its kind in the world. Auburn Prison's electrician, Edwin R. Davis, was tasked with designing an electric chair for the purpose. On August 6, 1890, William Kemmler, a convicted axe murderer, was strapped into this new invention. The first attempt failed after 700 volts were delivered for 17 seconds. Kemmler was shockingly still alive, although some witnesses reported smelling burning flesh. A second charge of 1030 volts was then prepared and applied for 2 minutes. Smoke was observed coming from Kemmler's head, and the electrode attached to his back burned through to his spine. At that point, he was clearly deceased. Dr. Southwick proclaimed, "We live in a higher civilization from this day on." Conversely, American inventor George Westinghouse, a pioneer in the use of electricity, remarked, "They would have done better with an axe." Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1660, Spanish court painter Diego Velázquez, known for his masterpiece Las Meninas, dies in Madrid. In 1787, delegates in Philadelphia begin debating the first complete draft of the U.S. Constitution. In 1911, comedian, actress, and television pioneer Lucille Ball is born in Jamestown, New York. In 1926, 19-year-old American Gertrude Ederle becomes the first woman to swim the English Channel. In 1945, the Enola Gay drops the atomic bomb codenamed Little Boy over the Japanese city of Hiroshima. In 1965, Johnson signs the Voting Rights Act, one of the most important civil rights laws in U.S. history. In 2015, the hip-hop infused musical Hamilton opens on Broadway, going on to win 11 Tony Awards. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Which former U.S. president created a new political party in his unsuccessful run for a third term? Andrew Jackson, Grover Cleveland, Ulysses S. Grant, or Theodore Roosevelt? Liked learning about the first use of the electric chair? Then you should watch this one about the first ever use of fingerprints to solve a crime. Tap the screen to keep the story going on Today in History.